Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to look at the third and final tank in the new season, and it is of course a tier 9 tank. It is the Argonaut. Yes, the Argonaut. How stupid does this tank actually look? But don't be deceived by the looks, because actually it is a fantastic tank. Now, I do like the tier 9 tanks that Wargaming are releasing in the seasons. I mean, the last one, you had a KV2 as a tier 9. Which is actually not too bad. And today we've got the Argonaut. Now, the armor on this thing is nothing too crazy at all, to be fair. It's got no armor really whatsoever. You can get the lucky troll bounce. It's only 97 millimeters of armor, so you're going to get penetrated. But it still has very, very good things about this tank. One of them is being the penetration, and another is being the DPM. I think both are absolutely fantastic. 3,313 DPM with this thing. You've got a 418 heat pen. So you don't even really need to run the calibrated shells. You could run the rammer if you wanted the DPM. And if you run the rammer, I mean, you're still getting high pen. I mean, your penetration without the calibrated shells is still, where are we? It's still 370 millimeters of heat pen, which is enough to get through anything. So it's one of the only tanks really. There's a few tanks, but it doesn't matter what you run. You can run the calibrated shells and have over 400 pen, or you could run the rammer and have an extra 200 DPM. So 3,488 DPM, which is very, 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 very good. Yes, you got an alpha of 430, which is again quite nice alpha. 370 on your heat and 510 on your HE. Aim time 3.3, nothing too bad, but it's not great. And the same as the gun dispersion at 0.335. You do, however, only have 6 degrees of gun depression with a top speed of 42 kilometers per hour, which is quite fast, but it is quite slow in reverse at just 11. 11 in reverse isn't too crazy. So we just got two games. We got 2 games, and we're going to try and explain how I personally would be playing the tank, and that is literally sitting at the back and farming. That is literally how I would play this tank, because again, you play too aggressive, then you're just going to get penetrated. You've got a very good gun, you've got a very good pen, but you can't use that if you are extremely close. I mean, you can, but people are going to shoot you, and because your armor, you know, you've got no armor. So play it from a distance and keep that gun in the game, because you honestly, you do have to keep this gun in the game. It's a very, very good gun. You can absolutely annihilate people with its DPM. You can pump up that damage very, very quickly because of that DPM. And of course, you can penetrate most things because of your fantastic penetration. So I do think it's a fantastic tank. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to get the tank, because I'm not going to be playing as much in the coming weeks, because today, what we got today is Saturday. Tomorrow I am actually flying to Turkey with my family. We're going on holiday, we're having a vacation, so there are going to be quite a few days without a video. Normally I do get ready, and I get sort of 7 videos up ready for a video every day. I don't think that's going to be the case this time. You may have a few days, but there's not going to be every day of videos, because I just haven't had time. I haven't had time to sit there and make 7 freaking videos for when I'm away. I'm struggling to make them for when I'm not away, let alone for when I am away. But I'm going to try my best. I'm going to make a few videos at least. Of course, tomorrow will be your replay videos that I know people don't like, but it does sort of give me a day rest. So I don't have to make a video every single day. So Sunday is my replay. And I get so many people that are like, dude, when are you going to start making videos with voice? I mean, I do 6 days a week. It's only one day. where I try and put the best replays out for that week. And some of them are really good replays. I mean, 9,000 damage, sometimes 10,000 damage, 8,000 damage. We do have very good replays go on the channel, which is why I do stick to the replays at least one day a week. Of course, I would love to put commentary on every single replay I do, but again, the replays are just there to give me a day's break from making videos. I can just sit there and put record and go and do other things. So that is why you do have the replays on a Sunday. But as for the tank, again, as I've said, the Argonaut, I think, is an absolutely fantastic tier 9 tank. But you have to play it right, because, again, you don't play this right, then you will be punished. Everybody is going to pen you, apart from that guy that just shot me there. But yeah, everyone's going to pen you. Some people will be able to shoot HE at you. I mean, the top of your turret, your top next to your tank there, that looks pretty weak as well. So yeah, you've got no armor and you're not going to block anything unless you are extremely lucky. You've just got, honestly, you've got to keep this tank, this gun in the game, because it can be absolutely brutal with that DPM and of course with the penetration. And the alpha's quite nice as well. The alpha's actually really nice. So yeah, definitely worth trying to grind. Of course, you're not going to be able to get it for free. You will have to at least put some money towards it, I should imagine. I don't know how much money it's going to cost. I don't know how much gold you're going to have to use. But if you do get the tank, honestly, you are getting a very, very nice tank. And your DPM can just, it just goes up, and your damage, sorry, just goes up and up and up. And before you know it, you've done 2-3k damage. And you're like, how have I done that much damage? But yeah, you've got to hide. I mean, I am playing it here because it's not really a tank destroyer map where I can just sit at the back of the map and do nothing. I've actually got quite sort of up close personal, but at least I do have some cover just to protect me there. Now that was a low roll, 409, not a good low roll, but we're going to go again and we are going to get another nice shot, and that time a little bit more, 448. So we do end up on 3,000 damage, actually 3,400 damage, because we got some a blind shot in there as well. So that is the Argonaut, a very, very, very good tank. If you play it correctly. Again, you've got very, very good pen. You can either run it with the calibrated shells or the rammer. A lot of tanks now, I just run with calibrated shells to up the pen, but this has more than enough pen to deal with anything. So personally, I'm going to run it with the rammer because I want my DPM, because I think 370 pen is more than enough to get through just about anything you are coming up against. So let me know your thoughts on the Argonaut in the comments below. But for now, hit that subscribe button. I'm Meadsy, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.